We're back, winning tips. Now it's time to go over the most common play. And it's the most common play in our game, and that's the high pick and roll. There are 5 ways in 5 different settings that you can use in NBA 2K20 to defend the pick and roll. First,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And King James graces the court in this one. With all he's accomplished, LeBron has to have entered the conversation with Michael Jordan as the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kenny?
Yes. I think he's entered the conversation, but that conversation still starts with Michael Jordan. You know, he's been doing it as long as you can imagine LeBron, but I don't know if he's reached MJ status.
And it's just amazing how long LeBron has been dominating. But I'm the GOAT. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. Okay. I put you in that conversation.
Or is that a sheep?
You're the sheep.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche and a Beyond, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for McCollum.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Little out there with McDaniels, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, up front it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. These guys have known each other, Clark, for a long time. There should be very few surprises tonight.
I agree with you, Kevin. 2 veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
Here's Caruso. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got the opening field goal of the game for the Lakers.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Let's look at that feed.
3-pointer, Lillard. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Here's Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. McDaniels kicks to Lillard. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Now here's Kuzma. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Kicks it out to James. Here's Caruso. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Lillard outside. Here's McDaniels. And it's off from 3-point range. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kuzma finds Davis. It's hauled in by Adams.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Give Kuzma room to elevate, and he is a prime time throw downer. He's going to jam it right in your mug.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Our Hall of Famer David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Terry Stotts. And D.A., what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, it's no secret what drives their defense. He said our shot blocking makes a huge difference. We protect the rim, and that jump starts our fast break. And I expect nothing different tonight. Kevin, they're looking to wrap up the season series with a 3-1 lead. We'll see if they can get it done. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Dishes it to Lillard. Little with the ball. Working on James. Little can't hit. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's Adams after the basket by Los Angeles. Lillard outside. Good, nice job down low. Lillard's got 8 points.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Now here is Davis. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Portland.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
The Lakers in the lead. James outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Steven Adams. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Here's Caruso. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Shot clock at 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. You look at Portland, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this late in the season, Clark, for non-playoff contending teams, really there's nothing to lose. The pressure is gone. You can let it rip, can't you?
Yeah, there's a freedom that you can play with when you don't have the pressure or the expectation of being a playoff team. And sometimes that allows you to play your best basketball because there is nothing to lose.
Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Adams. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Beyond the arc. They grabbed their own miss. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And that one drops. James has got his second basket.
Well, the work ethic of LeBron is admirable. I mean, even when he's not involved in the play, he's still getting it done on the glass.
Pass to Adams. Great D that time from Davis.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Portland with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. The three from McCollum. Drops in the tray.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's LeBron. He really was a guy also who stepped up in that win against the Blazers. And it's McCollum off the drive. And McCollum with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Tries from 10. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Lakers the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Adams trying to free himself up. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here comes the break. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the pass to Little. Banked in off the glass.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Nurkic checked in for Steven Adams. Collins comes in for McDaniels. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Now here's Rondo. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target with the open look. Little passes to Simons. The rebound by Watford.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
To the wing right side. Rondo passes to Nance. Here's Watford. Clarkson taking his time here. Clock at 4. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Here's Simons. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clarkson kicks to Rondo. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Fires from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Simons has got 5 points so far. Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Rondo. Here's Clarkson. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Oh, This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Nurkic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Rondo drives in. McGee the pass to Rondo. Here's Watford. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Los Angeles. Here's Simons. He's covered by Rondo. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on JaVale McGee. And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in. The Trailblazers have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw good. Nurkic. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Now Clarkson. He's got 5. Nance dishes to McGee. Another shot. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Lakers. Cook looking it over. And McGee kicks to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Trailblazers trail by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Simons. He has 5. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
And here's McCollum. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Lakers ahead. They're up by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latino. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Portland. At the 2 and the 3, McCollum and Little. Rab is out there with Nurkic, and it's Simons in the point. Anthony can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 8. Little with the ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
There's the 3. Portland grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And here they come. Here's Simons. The rebound by Cook. And it's Anthony with the ball for Los Angeles. 6-point lead. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's McCollum. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Here's Cook down low. Zizic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
For the Trailblazers. Daniels, he's checked in for Little. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Passes it to Nurkic. Simons, the pass to Lillard. A floater, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Nance, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Clarkson. Kuzma outside. Caldwell-Pope passes to Zizic. Pass to Kuzma. Unloads. And again, the Lakers no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Lillard. To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuzma. Anthony trying to get open. Kuzma can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 4. A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
Now here's Anthony. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Simons, the pass to Lillard. To the middle. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Nurkic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Clark, you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And that's a long time ago, man.
With the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for Zizic. And James subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
LeBron outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Caldwell Pope finds Davis. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Portland the foul.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Adams dishes to Lillard. Here's McDaniels. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Over James. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from McDaniels. James right side. They get it back, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, when Kuzma plays with that kind of tenacity, he's going to make defenders fouling. He's a real force in this league, folks.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Rondo. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Lakers leading by 5. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Lillard, the pass to Adams. Back to Lillard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lillard's got 11 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's James. 10 points for him. Lillard looking around. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight. When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Lillard.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
And the Lakers call time here. Clark, who do you think is the best center right now, spacing the floor and also embracing the traditional responsibilities of a center?
Boy, I tell you, it wasn't until the playoffs of this past season that I got to see Jokic. My goodness, he is a
something,
joy
isn't he? Wow.
to watch. His footwork, his shot making, his skill, and I think his passing is probably the best attribute of his game. But I would put him in that category because he can make the deep three. Embiid is streaky from there. In terms of the balanced approach, I think probably you could throw Karl Anthony Towns in that mix.
Good names.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Outside Rondo, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. James kicks to Caruso. It's a second chance effort. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. McDaniels. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Rondo against Collins. Pass to Watford. Now here's James. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 2. Simons, the pass to Lillard. Floats one up. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Rondo looking around. Here's Caruso. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
So it's Portland now. Lillard outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
The pass to Caruso. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Lillard. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Lakers.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Now here's Adams. Here's McDaniels. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Basket good. Caruso's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. The ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Adams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 10-2 run here. LeBron drives in.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Trailblazers trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Alex Caruso. Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum comes in for Anfernee Simons. And it's Lillard missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Rondo passes to James, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. James has got 16 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Passes a little. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
For Los Angeles, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, James.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 9. Feeds it to Nurkic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to McCollum. 4 on the clock. They get it back. Collins. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Now LeBron. Lots of room. That one good for 2. James has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Well, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
And that does it for the first half of play. Lakers lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the bench in the first half. How important is that contribution to the team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA. And when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, makes it a tough team to beat. And just hoping we can keep that up.
I'm sure it puts confidence in you and in the coach going into the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 3 assists, and 10 rebounds. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Hey, we knew the King was going to come home and hold court. Tonight, a little extra. Whew. He gets anywhere he wants, any shot he wants. How old is this guy, 15?
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Adams. James outside. Off target with his 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
To the inside, Little. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's LeBron. Here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Now here's Adams. That one misses. Outside, Davis makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
McCollum against Caldwell Pope. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. Here's Adams. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. James dishes to Davis. LeBron against Adams. Trying to get open is Kuzma. Yes, that goes in. That's now 22 points for LeBron.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Lillard outside. It's stolen. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Looking to end the run, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Now here's LeBron. 24 points for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's McCollum. Launches a 3. And it's Lillard missing. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Caruso. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now a timeout called by Portland. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours in their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tour.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Trailblazers trail by 19. And Lillard kicks to Little. Back to Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Adams against Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
For Portland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10. on their shots in the second half so far. Here's McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
High post, Davis. And they double up Davis. Outside Anthony. A 3-ball. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And Lillard kicks to Little. McCollum outside. Lillard outside. Pass to Rab. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
McCollum with the ball. He's got 11. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. 3-pointer, Lillard drills it from outside. Lillard's got 31 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Lillard after the basket by the Lakers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent. He torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And some changes here for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Cook subbed in for Alex Caruso. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nurkic is checked in.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis.
And the first one drops. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
The pass to Little. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis.
JaVale McGee.
McCollum against Caldwell Pope. Collin passes to Nurkic.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, this last month he's been positively spectacular. Second in scoring and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Collins checked in for Ram. Here is Cook, covered by Lillard. To the paint, and McGee kicks to Nance. Over Collins. Nance, no good. Trailblazers trail by 21. Here's McCollum. That one doesn't go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Over to the wing. Here's Cook. And he uses the glass on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
Here is Cook, covered by Lillard. Caldwell Pope on the wing. From deep. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Lillard kicks to McCullough. Back to Lillard. To the middle. And finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And the Lakers with possession here after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Nance outside. Caldwell Pope for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Here's Lillard. He's got 34. He kicks to McCollum. Over Caldwell Pope. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Kuzma outside. Down low. Nance finds Kuzma. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Lakers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Daniels is checked in for Little. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Here's Clarkson. They get the rebound. Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Here's Simons. He's got 9. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Left side, Collins. Over Nance. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 22. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Simons. Larry Nance making his last shot. Simons, the pass to Collins. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Collins has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Kuzma kicks to Clarkson. 58 seconds left in the third. And he gets it to go. Clarkson's got 11 points.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Simons following the bucket by the Lakers. To the inside. Collins wide open. He fires. And good off the lead pass that time. 44 seconds left in the third. Kuzma outside. Collins against Nance. Kuzma, right side. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Passes it to McGee. 3 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Trailblazers shooting in this game, 45%. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Misses the wing J. Clarkson against McCollum. And that one good from Clarkson. He's got 13.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. The shot's good from Zizic. Here's Lillard. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. Or the league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this era.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game, all of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
Here's James. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. From 15 feet away, again, Los Angeles.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
Now here's McCollum. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's James. Outside for Rondo. From downtown, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Ball's knocked loose. Lillard against Rondo. McCollum outside. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Now here's James. Outside for Rondo. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he banks in the layup.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And the Lakers call time here. But for a while now, you and I were just talking, we've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Kicks it to McCollum. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to LeBron from past the arc. It's good from long range. LeBron's got 29.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
Now here's McCollum. The tray. Tries again. Adams, the pass to Rabb. It's stolen by Davis. Kicks it out to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Caruso. And finished off by LeBron.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lillard, right side. No good on the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Inside. And Davis with the basket on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night. Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Portland, no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Now, here's Lillard. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple.
Even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. His scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pass to McCollum. Now Lillard pulls up. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Assist from
Lillard's got 39.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expected him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now here's James, and nothing but hair on that one.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now James, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
He's off on the first. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important. Business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles. Season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple of years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Here's Simons. He doesn't hit that one, and the Lakers will go the other way with it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Leaps for it at the top of the key, Cook. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony, the pass to Cook. From deep, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Monroe outside. There's the steal. Zizic passes to Carmelo. Lays it up off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Hood. That one goes. Counted. Hood's got his first basket of the night.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Holiday against Clarkson. Clark, any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things, incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories, but I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
Here's Simons. Over Cook. And it's Simons missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The pass to Carmelo. Rejected by Monroe.
That was terrific defensive awareness from Monroe, knowing where to be in order to come up with these rejections.
Here's Hood. The 19-footer is on the money. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Kept alive and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Clarkson kicks to Zizic. Passes it to Cook. Anthony down low. Chandler on him. Anthony can't hit. That's a 2 from Hood. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zizic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Clarkson. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on the championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Larry Nance has checked in for Los Angeles.
You know, the former Hoya Greg Monroe is a bruising big man who really imposes his will in the paint.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece.
I'm sure it meant a lot to them not letting a conference opponent get the better of them. That's important to them for sure.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did, come out of that timeout and never look back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.